What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Crypto Crow, and for this video, I just wanted to talk a little bit about a project that some of you likely already know about, and I just want to keep everything very, very real with everyone about this project. This is the Crow tokens. Okay, now this is what I consider to be my legacy token. Okay, because originally we minted 125 billion of these. And I refer to it as the best shitcoin on Cardano. Okay. And, I've had people for years ask me, Crow, when are you going to launch your own token? When are you going to have your own token? And, when a lot of this started, Cardano wasn't even capable of native assets yet. It just wasn't even a thing yet. Now it is, amongst a lot of other things. And ultimately I thought, okay, maybe now's the time. And with DeFi and the like, I thought, you know what, this is probably a good time, but how do I do it effectively? And I didn't want to launch this token as like a big profit center. I didn't want to launch this because I wanted to try and make a bunch of money off the backs of other people. I don't want it to be a pump and dump token. I wanted it to be very fair. I wanted it to be very up and up. And I didn't want to have a whole bunch of influencers or VCs or anybody like that getting in at the very, very beginning or like early on and then basically spend the rest of their days looking for an opportunity to exit and dumping on the heads of everyone else that came after them and all of that. I didn't want to deal with none of that. I didn't want to see it. I don't want any of it. And so we basically launched the tokens, and then what had happened was I took like a little over 2 billion of these tokens, and as many of you know that follow my channel, I like to do random surprise things. I don't like to do things overtly sometimes, in the sense that I don't like to say do this and I'll do that, or like contests and things like that. I mean, sometimes it's fun, but ultimately I like to reward people that genuinely support what I do. I guess that's what I'm saying. And you never know when that's going to happen. And I like that, right? It's like going to a nightclub. You never know what VIPs or celebrities or whatever are going to be like chilling in the VIP room and, going around shaking hands and meeting people, right? That kind of adds a little prestige, a little fun, a little excitement. And it's kind of the way I try to do things too. At the same time, I'd rather under promise over deliver, because I don't want anybody buying Crow tokens because they think they're going to make a lot of money. It's a shitcoin. Okay. It's a meme token. This isn't going to change the world, but it is. I do consider this a legacy of mine that will basically outlive me and generations after me, and that is a big part of it. And I wrote about it on the blog page. So if you scroll down a little bit, I will live forever through you, and this basically tells my whole story of when I got into crypto and why and how, and my influences and my late uncle. And I mean, it's a long read, but if you could read through this whole thing and not cry even 10% of how hard I did writing it, I'll be very much surprised. Okay. Because this was a struggle to write through. And, it is a very genuine, very real story. And those of you that have been around with me since the very beginning, you guys know, you know how I roll, right? And so we did this fair launch, and the fair launch is basically I gave away a little, like 2.25 billion of the tokens. I just gave them to supporters, longtime supporters, people that have subscribed to this or that, people who posted content or comments on YouTube videos or on Twitter. And I basically, people that were staking to my node. We just made a master list of all addresses, and without telling anybody much of anything, we just airdropped everybody a bunch of tokens, right, based off of their level of support overall. And so there were about 2.25 billion tokens that I gave away for free. And then after that, I basically donated all the rest of the tokens. I gave all the rest of, I didn't hold a single token. Sent them all to ViFi.io, a DeFi platform on Cardano. And I donated 10,000 Cardano, okay, I already spent thousands of Cardano just airdropping these daggone things to everybody. And then I gave away, I donated another 10,000 Cardano to the DeFi protocol. And then I didn't keep any, I didn't buy any first. Okay. We basically said, okay, we're live. And as soon as we said that, and I posted it in Telegram, and then I went because I wanted to buy some back. I wanted to buy some for my own giveaways and things, and I couldn't because everybody just went right to it. And there I don't know how many people, I didn't go look, but there were people that got tokens before I did, which pushed the price up on me. And I think I ended up buying 5,000 ADA worth of Crow tokens, which at the time got me like 20 billion tokens, right? And that's still all I have, but I've since been staking them on ViFi, and I'm able to get ViFi tokens, which are currently trading at about 93 cents. But I'm staking them on vifi.com, and it's pretty cool. And now look at this. This is the chart. This is the price chart for Crow tokens. If you can believe it, it's performing pretty well. It's actually pretty daggone cool. And this is happening. So we obviously got a big run up, okay, when the launch happened, as people were accumulating and buying their first batch. And then of course, when some of the people that bought in before these, you can almost see the batches. This is a 4-hour candle, right? These are 4-hour candles. So basically it just went up, up, up. And then the people that bought down here started to sell. And then, over time, the price just started to, what's the word I'm looking, consolidate, I guess you could say. And for the most part, we've been ranging sideways. We've gone down, we've gone up, ranging sideways, nothing particularly crazy. But let me see if I can blow this up a little. It's hard to tell. So you can see like where the pressure is, sell, buy pressure, all that. You can see who are the whales and all of that. But that's not what I was really looking for. I wanted to get into the kind of nuts and bolts of what's happening. 96.2% bullish sentiment right now on Crow tokens. I'm not doing anything, folks, just so you know. I'm not doing anything. I'm talking about it right now, but I'm ultimately not doing anything. Market cap right now is around 268.6 thousand Cardano, liquidity of 69.5 thousand Cardano. So, it's doing all right. And here's the thing. I'm not telling anybody to run out and buy this thing. Okay. Not at all what I'm saying. It has no use case other than like on soblocks.com. It will unlock, the group. Okay, I created a group. It's token gated. So if you want to get access to the Crow token group on Soblox, you have to have some on your wallet. That's pretty much it. That's its use case. It gets you access to this private group. But I am working on some ideas, and I'm working on some things that I don't really want to say much about yet because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. I'm really talking to several people to figure out if I can, but I will just say this. Obviously, we've talked about Wargrim, my like tactical game, and I still want to do that. But if I could pull this other thing off, I really want to. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I just kind of wanted to update everybody on the token, what happened, because I hadn't really talked about it that much yet. And I just wanted to kind of say, hey, this is where it's at. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but you can read about it on the blog. You can read about the fair launch, how we did it. Stephen Ward, the CEO of ViFi, and I worked hand in hand with each other. Kind of broke it down. I know I think he bought 5,000 ADA worth of Crow tokens at launch. And he helped set up, like, it's farming now. I think I took 1 billion of my Crow tokens, and I can't remember. I think 5,000 more ADA, and I just set up a farm, and I'm basically getting ViFi tokens as a yield and stuff like that. So, listen, it's just like I always say, man. I mean, it's just another fun thing, and if it goes really, really well, fantastic. But check out the website, crowtokens.com. You know, a lot of the stuff is tongue in cheek, and it's kind of a play on what I've seen with a lot of other meme tokens and meme coins. And, you know, I built the site myself, and you know, I'm always kind of adding to it and looking for other things that I can do. And that's it, really. I just want to update everybody. There's a Telegram group. There's a Discord group. I talk about the Twisted Times. This is my other Cardano NFT collection, as well as the Murder of Crows. That I actually, I announced recently that I just added, I think, 11 one-of-one NFTs to the Murder of Crows collection to be randomly minted. And they're pretty badass, honestly. They're cool. And you guys will... you guys can check them out. I'm waiting to see who mints the first one of these and post it to Twitter and which one they get. But, you know, if it's you, let me know. Post on Twitter and tag me. Yeah, that's it. I just want to let everybody know, like, what's going on. Nothing major. But yeah, these are the Crow tokens. These are mine. This is a part of my legacy as it relates to the cryptocurrency industry, and hopefully, you know, as these coins are traded and used for different things throughout the next years and generations to come, hopefully it'll at least go down, and you know, my Uncle Mike will be credited for having brought me into the space and got me started and inspired in investing. And then maybe, you know, that story will live on through you as people ask you, so who got you into crypto? Who helped you make money? Who helped you try to make better decisions in the blockchain space? And, you know, what's the story with that? And you pull out your shiny crow coin, your crow token, and you say, let me tell you the story of the crypto crow. He was the biggest man on the planet at the time. And that was before all the Nephilim came back to Earth. And no, I'm kidding. I don't know. But anyway, listen, have fun. Crow your coins. I'll see you guys soon.